Hey gang, alright, so I've been waiting to go ahead and shoot this video for a while, and I know everybody's been waiting for this video as well on the forum. For those of you that are on YouTube, we are on this forum called redtailboas.com. This is a great forum for everybody who's a snake collector, reptile collector, any type of reptiles, whether it be beardies, turtles, what have you. We have all kinds of people on here that are basically anywhere from experts to just people who know their stuff, that have been doing it for many, many years. You have any questions or anything, you can come on here. Feel free to ask questions. You'll be getting so many answers to help you out with any of your problems. We have Jeff Ronnie as far as one of them, the Mr. Bullfowl guy. Clay English also as well, which is I believe the founder of Red Tail Boas. We have just a lot of people on here that can help you out with any of the problems that you're having. The video that I'm shooting right now has to deal with the calendar, our second annual calendar for Red Tail Boas. Some of you guys that have been watching my YouTube videos have noticed a calendar form, or a calendar video that I put up last year. This year I went ahead and redesigned the whole calendar all over again. We had a photo contest. We voted on all the pictures and everything. Everybody's picture that got a vote, at least even one vote, is in the calendar itself. We have a featured boa on there, and it's a really, really nice calendar. What I do want to talk about before I introduce the calendar is I want to tell you that this year's a little bit different from last year. Last year I ended up being able to get any type of orders from 1 to 2 to 3 orders and be able to walk it in. Well, that interfered with the printing place as far as their job, because they were having to stop some of their major jobs that they had in order to print my 1 or 2 that I was walking in. So what he ended up doing this year was he cut me a break on the cost and brought it down to $8 instead of 10 from last year. And he said, but the only thing that I'm going to ask from you this year is that we're only going to want 3 to 4 orders, and that's it. So what I'm doing now is we went ahead and we started the pre-orders, and I'm really happy, guys. You guys have actually entrusted me with everything as far as doing the orders on a calendar you haven't even seen yet. And I'm glad that you guys have put trust in me as far as my designs and everything that I've put together. So what I'm going to end up doing is our first wave is going to be after I'm done with this calendar, which I'm still needing just a little minor tweaks to do, which are I think 1 or 2 more people wanted to have some ad sponsors put in there, and then after that I need to actually put their little mini parts into the months themselves. So I still haven't put that, and I do have a couple of little tweaks that I need to do also as well. Other than that, this calendar is pretty much a done deal and ready to go out. I'm hoping to have everything done and being able to walk this in on Tuesday of next week, so that we can go ahead and get the first wave printed out. I think we have right now anywhere from 65 to 70 pre-orders already for calendars. I'm really stoked about this calendar, and the big surprise that I've had for the artwork for the cover was what I'm about to unveil and show you guys. We ended up getting Claire Hummel, which is aka Shumla. She's the most extraordinary artist that I have seen so far. I mean, she's just awesome, and she was willing to go ahead and give us her artwork to be part of our cover. And I know you guys have seen her artwork and know what she can do. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and I'll show the calendar. This is going to be a 2-part video. On the second part, I'll go ahead and for you YouTubers that would like a calendar, they're cheap. I got them a calendar for $12.60 shipped for 1, $22.40 for 2 shipped, and $32.45 for 3 of them shipped. And I'll explain that a little bit later on the second video. Let's go ahead and unveil the calendar, and without further ado, here is this year's cover. And this year's cover has Shumla's artwork, which is a Medusa, and I went ahead and I plugged in the rest of the stuff, which was the second annual calendar 2010, artwork by Claire Hummel and redtailboas.com. This cover is just wicked. I mean, I love this cover. Out of everything that I've done so far, this is probably have to be the best in my opinion. The other thing is, I was able to incorporate this also in other areas as well. So let's go ahead and open this up, and we'll start showing the calendar itself. And here is December of '09. This is going to end up being a 14-month calendar instead of your regular 12-month calendar, so you get 2 extra months in the calendar free of charge. This is going to be our Motley section, which the winner was Tony Hawkins. And then we have the smaller pictures, which were the ones that got votes also. We were able to put those in there. We got also the holidays, which were U.S. holidays and Canadian holidays also, because we have some people up north that would like to purchase a calendar as well too. So I went ahead and plugged that in also as well. Got the red tubbo watermark in the background also as well. This year what I did different was I was able to get parts of the picture and make like a ghost image in the black area right here. So that I really liked a lot. I mean, that took a lot of time to do actually for each one, but it came out really nice. So this is December. Then we got January 2010, which is My Baby Magic. We have his little picture there, the watermark also as well. And then we have the sub pictures that are here. Some of these, I think I know I got Dirty here. I believe this one's Kim's. Summer, I forgot the name of this one. Ryan, I believe is that one. I can't remember that one. I think that's Jeff's, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not too sure. He uses that type of moss. And then we'll move over to February. If it's not Jeff's, I'm sorry. Whoever it is. Move over to February. February was the albino category. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the Python category. And the winner was Steve O. Which is aka Atreyu. And then this one was really loaded with a lot of pictures as far as winners or people who got votes on their thing. So I actually had to stretch this out and do 2 rows and then a couple of small ones right there in between. This was part of the ones that I need to tweak as far as how I was saying, because you can't see the numbers on here because I didn't turn them white. So I do need to go back and turn these numbers into white so they can be more noticeable when you get the calendar. This was for February. And then this is our Jungles category, which the winner was Larry. And then we have the other sub-winners of the Jungles. And Jeff, if you're watching, this is the little one that I like right there. That nice little stripe right there. That's the one I want. Okay, all right. We'll talk later. Anyway, so these are all the nice looking Jungles that were submitted. And then our next month would end up being April. This is a killer picture, man. Brian, God, I mean, it was just priceless. I love this picture. And then also with all the other subcategories of the Anery as well, or the sub-winners. And then we have May. And May was another normal. We ended up having so many pictures of the normals and the hypos that I ended up doing 4 categories of normals and 4 categories of hypos. So we were able to stretch out all the pictures. If not, I wouldn't have had enough space to actually put all the pictures that actually got votes from the ones that were submitted. So this one is from Todd, and all the couple of sub winners there. I hope you see your picture so that you can see if your baby's in here. And the next one is June, which was Jason Gonzalez, the winner on one of the hypo categories. And here's the sub pictures also as well. I think if I'm not mistaken, I think that's Scooter's. I know this one's mine. I think that's Tony's right there. Can't remember all of them. Man, there was so many that were entered. I'd like to thank everybody who entered their pictures into the contest. You guys did phenomenal, man. It was really hard this year to pick on those pictures as far as winners. And the halfway point, which is Susan, who won. This is another normal category. Susan is I don't know how to say her name or her name on the form. I think it's Dayquix, something like that. Very sweet and unique person with her ways of doing her videos, man. She makes the mouth move on all the snakes and stuff. It's hilarious. You got to check out her YouTube account. And these were some of the sub winners right here also as well. And what I'm going to do right now is, since this is a two-parter, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut on this one, and I'll come back to you to show you the other months that are on here. And so we'll cut right